Breakdancing, bro, chill out.
Suckers try to battle, but they get their heads burst. Suckers try to battle, but they get their heads burst. Suckers try to battle, but they get their heads burst. Suckers try to battle, but they get their heads burst. Suckers try to battle, but they get their heads burst. Suckers try to battle.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and right now we have our second international guest that we have ever had, the first being B-Boy Focus. We got, representing Roll Claw, Poland, she is the reigning, defending Redbull BC One champion.
What? Say what?
Bgirl, Paulina, yo. What's
Yo,
up? What's
Yo,
up?
whoop,
Thank you
whoop.
for the invitation.
Of course, of course. And yeah, so you're coming from hot from like a huge win. You being the best B-Girl in your country. What is that experience like?
It's good. It's good. Not gonna lie, but yeah,
Let's
that was
go.
hard work to get there. So
Mhm.
Oh,
True.
yeah.
So I noticed that, like, especially if people search you up on YouTube, you have been representing a lot in a lot of these international jams. So to tell us all, what is that like always constantly battling at such a high level?
it's a lot of pressure for sure, but I feel like, you know, when you have certain level and you feel like in your country is not, you know, that challenging anymore, you have to really like go out and look for the challenge, you know, to get better. Because if you stuck in the scene that is like very comfortable for you and you just like only look for the wins, you know, you're not gonna develop much, right? So yeah, I wanted to learn, I wanted to lose as well, because we also learn through losing, you know.
Oh, for sure.
So yeah, so that's why I want to get better. So I want to compete, you know, on the higher and higher level always.
That makes sense. Yeah. And did you just recently go to the World Games Jam in the US?
Yeah, that's correct.
So what was that like? Because I only recently just saw the footage like yesterday. What was your experience in that recent jam?
For sure, it's different than hip hop jams, of course. I mean, in the meaning of the judging system. So in Poland, we didn't have really person who will explain us, you know, how to fit into the system. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So I feel like it's a little bit different preparation when it comes to structure your rounds. And you know, I just basically did my thing, you know, the same way as I did in some other WDSF events, and this time it didn't work for me. But organization, I feel like, is getting better and better. So I feel like the whole scene, you know, this like sports side, WDSF is also learning, you know, how to make it more hip hop, what we dancers need, you know. So for sure the floor improved.
Okay. that's the most important thing. It has to be good floor when you battle.
That's true. Yeah, in the past jams people got burned, you know, from like linoleum,
doing windmills and stuff a lot over here.
Oh yeah.
And now they really put like, you know, the first like great DJ, really good floor. Yeah, the only difficult part is of course for me jet lag, because I'm 7 hours. Yeah, 7 hours difference. So that was very difficult. And the venue was outside when, you know, currently in Birmingham, it's like almost 40 degrees. Humidity is like close to 90%.
True.
Yeah, so that's a challenge. That's a challenge.
Okay, okay, that makes sense. So let's go all the way back. So Paulina, how did you start breaking?
I started by seeing music video of
videos.
Boomfuck MCs. There was a very popular song in Europe called Freestyler. It's a Finnish like a band. And there were some like guys doing something, right? I didn't know at the time what it is. Yeah, it came out. There was even like some Flomo member.
Oh, coincidence, because we got focused on like a long time ago, but yeah,
it's all meant to be now. What was the name of that song? Sorry.
Freestyler. Oh, the band is called Boomfuck MCs, and now currently they are back on like doing concerts. And Flomo is one of the guests during every concert. And
nice.
Yes, that's like a nice loop of like, yeah, almost 20 years, you know.
True. Okay.
Boom, funk MC.
Yes, so I saw it, and I was okay, like how I can like, get to know more about it and what it is exactly. And I just saw some b-boys in my area dancing outside on like cartoon mat. But
Yeah, yeah.
it was more like a mix of breaking because they were doing, like
Yeah. Every hip hop style.
yeah. But yeah, they took me to my first practice, and that's how it started.
Ah, okay. And I guess for that, like, what is the B-girl scene like in Poland?
It's not very big, I would say. For sure, the girls that are like strong and like competing at every jam is maybe in total like 16, maybe 30 like in total that will show up here and there. Yeah, and maybe like 10 of them is like constantly developing. So it's not a very big scene, I would say.
True.
Oh,
I
yeah.
noticed that when I search up your battles in YouTube, I always see this B-girl AGT. Is this
Yeah, you battled her like
is
5
this one of
times.
your big rivals in Poland?
Yeah, so you see, yeah, that's why in Poland you're gonna always battle the same people, right? So
Yeah, it sounds like Toronto.
Yeah, sounds like sounds like where we live
sounds
right
like
now.
fun, yeah. Yeah.
How is this your first time in Canada?
Yeah, I'm super
okay.
excited.
Well, let's go. Let's go.
What how do you like it so far? What is it? What do you feel like it's like? I don't know what I'm saying. How do you
guess
like it? How do
I
you
was
like it?
out the whole day today, just
Uh-huh.
like getting lost in the city, and yeah, my first impression is like it's very peaceful and
okay.
Yeah.
like chill. Is a lot of nature, which I love. And after this 1 week in Alabama when it was like pretty stressful and hectic, that's exactly what I need, So yeah, and I came back from the walk, and I told Sasha like, wow, this is a place that I see myself like living in.
Hey.
Yeah, if you really like hikes, Calgary is next to Banff. That's where the Rocky Mountains are. So if you love hiking, this is like probably one of the best places.
We go
to
there
go.
on Friday with Rise of the
Oh
Bgirls.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say you gotta go. You gotta go. I haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
Oh really?
No,
And you've
I haven't. I've never been to Calgary. I've never been west.
Yeah, because Canada is really big. Let's say like
Too
we're like
damn
over
big.
here, and Calgary's over here, and Vancouver's over there. So the flight to Calgary is like around 4 hours, I think.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. So, but you picked a good place because Toronto is the opposite of Calgary. Toronto is more hectic, more busy, whatever.
No, you
like,
picked a
that's where
better
we live.
spot to go to. Let's be honest.
That's good. So I guess
What was like what you thought Canada would be like? Is it exactly what you think it is?
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect, to be honest, for sure. Yeah, the first, what do you think is like nature? Yeah,
No,
because
yeah.
it's so big, and like, yeah, you always see like very beautiful places. But yeah, actually, like the city itself surprised me because it's like very cozy, So you had
Yeah.
this impression that you're like home, but you still have like this like city experience, like downtown with the high buildings and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like perfectly fitting in. So
that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I guess
Oh, we
so.
can ask her.
Yeah. So going back, so what like for the Canadian breaking scene, what do you know about the Canadian breaking scene? Like, who are some famous b-boys that you recognize from here?
yeah,
The breakers.
of course, yeah, I know the guys from Sweet Technique.
Oh yeah.
I know Ilse, Phil, Tiff. I met first time Tiff, I think, in person now,
Oh,
and
okay.
yeah, she's super fresh. I've been told, I noticed for sure this like Canadian style with the Sweet Technique, So when I was in USA, they like actually told me that Canada has like this old school special style that I think Sweet Technique represents, right? So I always was thinking like, is a lot of style here, yeah, like this
Yeah.
real breaking style. So yeah, but I'm very curious to see like these b-boys that you got here but are not like well known internationally, because of course I'm pretty sure you always have like these dope cats that don't really like get to be like I don't know, like Phil or Ilse, right? So
Yeah.
I'm excited. It's always like so inspiring to see fresh people, fresh breaking, and yeah, I'm looking forward to see.
True. That's good. That's good. And yeah, so I guess going back to this, so let's talk about the rise of the Bgirl jam. So your role, you're gonna be the judge for this jam. So what are some
Yeah.
things you're gonna be looking out for, and what are your expectations of the Canadian Bgirl scene?
um, I have no expectations. There's no expectations, but yeah, I've been told this is like a top 16 of all the best Bgirls here. So yeah, I'm very curious to see the diversity of the girls, because I feel for sure, you know, each of them represents something like different in themselves. So that's gonna be very exciting. Uh, and what I judge everything. For me to be a good dancer, you have to be complete, right? So you
Mhm.
gotta bring kind of like everything, right? So that's what I'm gonna look for, and for sure presence, character, and the value that you bring to the dance, you know. So what you add from yourself, like how you show your personality in it, and like creativity.
For sure, that makes sense. Yeah. And I guess so to follow up with that, so I think this is the first time Canada is gonna have like a jam that's like specifically for B-girls. Is that something that's common in Europe, or how is that kind of movement, the B-girl movement, going over there?
They are some gems, but they aren't like a big gems. I think the girls in Slovenia, they are doing something. It's always
Oh yeah.
on around 8th of March, and it's like a Women's Day in Europe. Um,
Oh, okay.
I never been there, but yeah, this always sounds like they have like something for the girls, and also Bonnie and Clyde. And I think maybe Queen 16 in Germany.
Mhm.
Is
Queen
more
16.
like this. Yeah, they also had this conversations, you know, just for the Bgirls, that you can feel like comfortable in talk
Mhm.
about the difficult topics that you know without Bboys.
Yeah, 100%. That's like that's
uh,
always the
but
thing.
yeah, actually here I feel like what's brought my attention is this part of like getting together, you know, so like
Mhm.
going on a hike on Friday together, because you know we are all humans, you know, besides like being a dancer. So you don't get many opportunities to actually like sit down and talk, or like go
Mhm.
somewhere, you know. You usually do it with the Bgirls that you are just like closer with, right?
Right.
But yeah, to actually like get to know the girls, that's like exciting part for me.
For sure, yeah, because the scene has a lot of person. It's such a small scene that like you have the opportunity to get to know everyone. Unlike like for example like a big sport like soccer or something, there's like so many people, but breaking small people is good to know everyone, kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah, it's funny, right? Because yeah, we go to the gyms in like other side of the world, and usually you just like know everyone, right? So
Hmm.
yeah, that's very interesting when
True,
you compare to the others, yeah, sports. Yeah.
that makes sense. And I guess so here's like a bigger question. So what is it like being a female in a predominantly male like scene? Or because obviously breaking it's like almost like basically 95% male. Like was there anything like any like struggles that you had to go through when you're first coming up in the scene or anything like that?
Mm, you know, I always danced with B-boys, so I never really been in like a bigger crew or something. So I feel like when I started, maybe I put a pride to don't be this last one in the crew, like the worst one, you know. So
Mm.
I remember one jam, but yeah, it was very long time ago, maybe when I danced like 5 years or something. So I remember that, you know, we compete like a crew, and you know, I was always the last one to go, or like to do the second round.
Ah,
And I'm like, I don't want to feel this way, you know, I don't want
Yeah.
to. Yes, but I put my pride on this, that I will be like one, you know, equal with the guys, like my level will be the same. And it came to the point that when we had tiebreak, they were sending me, you know. So
ooh,
Oh
okay.
I
yeah.
guess I guess I you know, I matched the level. And yeah, through my whole breaking, always like the B-boys that surround me were very, very supportive. And we had the same vibe, you know, the same sense of humor. They always are the highlight of the trips, when, you know, just the dumb shit with like B-boys do always. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's something that, yeah, I always like. And yeah, but of course, we had the moment in the scene that, you know, people started to realize like, okay, we put the same effort as women as a dancer, but you know, the pay for judging, the pay for the same competition one-on-one was different, right? So
Oh,
I
okay.
feel like 3-4 years it started to change, you know, because in
Mhm.
Poland we had, for example, I don't know, for one-on-one b-boys will have the price, let's say whatever, 500 euros, and for Bgirls that would be 100 euros, you know.
Right,
So
yeah,
the
huge
Mm.
difference.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think that was fair because we put the same effort, we practice same amount of
Yeah, it
time, you
doesn't
know,
make sense.
even more. Yeah, but I feel it started to change, you know, now like people started to realize this. So I'm very happy to see this change. I'm very happy that now is focused to have, you know, one female judge often. So yeah, that's very important. So I think, yeah, since 3-4 years it started to change like on the international level. So
Yeah, that's good.
Right on.
It's especially important right now because breaking is such a new thing. Like obviously, like basketball, like soccer, it's like such an old sport that they keep their habits like that. But since breaking is such a new thing, it's good to do that now. Or so it's a really good thing that they're
yeah,
starting
oh,
to
I
get
heard about the basketball. Oh, yeah,
the
the women and
WNBA.
the league, how much the guys they are getting paid and how women. That's
Yeah.
that's great. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a huge difference. And yeah, so I feel like you know, also Red Bull making the cipher for the Bgirls and like bringing, you know, their own thing, and actually like realizing when they first started to do it, you know, it was just like top 4 on the big stage, and you know, they started to realize like, okay, damn, yeah, we have to make, you know, the same for them, you know, they really want this. I feel like it started like this really good wave of like, you know, realizing like we need a highlight too, we need the goals too that big, you know, because for the guys it was always like, okay, yeah, let's win this battle, this super big, let's be at the Red Bull. And what we had, we didn't really had this, you know, like goal like this, and now
Yeah,
we
that makes
can do.
True. Okay. Yeah. All right. Here's a fun question that we usually like to ask our B-girl guests. So what is 2 things or 3 things that annoy you about B-boys? Because obviously B-boys, just in general, B-boys we're usually really stupid. We do really dumb things. So what is something that
Yeah.
annoys you about B-boys?
What is something that we should work on to not be so stupid? Especially like around girls, you know.
Yeah, especially
most B-boys don't know how to talk to girls. So
100%.
Oh, that's true. Okay, I get to okay, so first, don't break at the after party.
Easy,
Oh
like
my
that,
God.
yo.
Oh my God.
You hear that, Eric Cal?
You go to the after party and the girls just want to dance, and you see guys doing the same thing that they were doing for the past 12 hours. Like, oh,
it's embarrassing.
They're gonna stretch.
yeah. So that's the first one. And the second, I think the guys are not very organized. So you go to the event, you have the time that it starts, address, and everything. And most of the B-boys will be like, hey, where is the jam? Hey, what time is it?
Oh.
Hey, why I can't compete? Oh, the registration is closed. And, you know, it's like a basic like thing to check, and they never know what's going on. They like different word, you know?
True.
And always expect that everyone will like organize for them, you know, book everything.
Yeah.
There's a thing we call B-boy time. B-boy time, it's kind of like a 2 hours ahead, kind of like a time zone difference. You know? It's
yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah. And then the one who's on time is waiting, yeah, this 2 hours.
Yeah, it's very sad for sure, but yeah. And do you have like one last thing that you want to say about B-boys? Or is that it?
Make us, yeah, disrespect us, please. It's funny.
No, I like you guys. It's funny. Like, yeah, like the dumb shit you do, I don't mind because I laugh at this too.
True.
All right. Oh, we're running out of time, so I have one more question. I always ask everybody. Even though I just forgot to ask it with Sasha Fox. What is the time that you've smoked somebody? Or when is the time you've been smoked?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
You can say names. They won't watch. It's okay.
damn, this is very hard. But yeah, like you get smoked every time when you battle Japanese Bgirls.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yo,
True.
Konatsu, what's up? Yeah, watch out for beer, Konatsu.
So for sure that happened. I don't remember who I battled last, like Ami or Ayumi, but for sure that happened. And yeah, I smoked somebody, I don't know. Yeah,
Too many.
it's hard to judge.
Too many times. Yeah.
This question you don't think about, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you battle Bgirl a lot. Maybe one of these times you smoke really much. Just starting.
You
starting
shouldn't say that. She's very sensitive on this topic.
Oh, I'm gonna bleep out that name.
Yeah, we'll block that out. Block that out.
You should be like, beep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna actually be beep.
Okay. True. But yeah.
I think you're dope. Goes in the air.
True. All right, Paulina, we had a very fun time talking with you. Again, we were also very nervous too because we don't get a lot of international guests on our show, but this is an amazing opportunity, especially since the Bgirl scene is growing in Canada, and it's really good to get someone like yourself, someone that's actively battling one of the best, a champion of your own country. It's great. It's great to get you on. Yeah, so I guess before we end this, would you like to give a shout out or anyone to your crew or any sponsors, anything like that?
No, I want to give shout outs to you guys, to Canada, for having me. And yeah, I'm very excited for this and can't wait to see the local scene and everything. That's like great opportunity and like huge trip for me. So greetings to everyone in Canada.
Perfect.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
Come back again. Come back in the winter. Come back
to Toronto this time. Toronto's
Yeah.
where it's at.
I have my winter in Poland. Thank you.
Oh, Poland's very cold as well. Yeah. All right, wait. So that's
you won't want to come live in Canada.
True.
Oh, they told me you have this like crazy difference, yeah, like -20 in the night, 10 in the during the day.
Oh, more lower than that, like negative.
Lower
like
than that, yeah.
30 or 35.
In Calgary, it's bad. In
Calgary's
really
worse.
bad.
Calgary is worse though.
Yeah, Toronto is actually pretty good, so you gotta come to Toronto.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
remember that. I'll remind myself.
All right. And that's episode 57 of the It's Just Breaking podcast. Very special episode. I hope y'all enjoyed and still watching till the very end. We got Sasha Fox and Bgirl Paulina. Catch them at the Rise of the Bgirl Jam, y'all. All right, yo. Peace.
Yeah, see you there. Bye.
Yeah.